GM, hello everyone. Okay, let me open up my chat so I can talk to you guys. I saw the graphic has already said hello, and hello Trevor. How are you today? All right. Well, welcome back to Pinky Who Art's live painting sessions where I share my creative process and my most current paintings and etc. With you guys. And if you're just stumbling upon me, haven't done so already, maybe hit that like and subscribe and follow button to follow along my journey, and it will really help my artistic growth. So, streaming now. Yay! I am here. And thank you so much for joining, obviously. Um, I start so last week's Thanksgiving, I didn't stream. And I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving for those of you who are in the US. I did skip a week, but I did work on my art a little bit. But last session, which is 2 weeks ago now, I started a triglyph of floral painting, which is a little experimentation I'm doing, something different from my big usual pieces. I'm gonna continue. I guess none of them are completely finished. I'm kind of working on all of them at the same time, but I am working on the third one today. So I guess let's just get started and then jump in the chat, say hi, ask any questions. Let's hang out. So, what is new, guys? Yes, many turkeys died. Oh, yes, many turkeys did die. In fact, I went to like a park and I saw these like these like what do you call do you call school of turkeys? Like these flocks, oh maybe flocks of turkeys just hopping around. Um, I was like, oh, they're fattening up for the holidays, and it was kind of morbid, I guess. But I myself actually had tons of Chinese food and crabs this Thanksgiving. So maybe, I know, at least I know turkeys didn't die for me. But yeah, so this is the first piece I started last week. I still have my little orbits to finish. Um, but yeah, I kind of like how it turned out. This is the second piece. I did work on it a little bit over the breaks, and I'll show you the whole thing, which is like a triglyph. Imagine three of them into three different frames and being displayed on the wall. I think it should be pretty cool. First piece, second piece. This is like almost done, but there's a couple other details I need to pop in. Still a little orbit here I have not done. And then this is a third piece I'm going to work on today, which is, you see I started a little bit already, which love how this turned out. And then we're going to continue rest of it. I did work on the background a little bit already to add some texture with the purple rice here. And I did share last time that I'm kind of experimenting with a new way of painting. We'll see how that goes. I think I'm like half successful, half not, but whatever. Um, a game of turkey. I don't know. A game of turkey does sound better though. But yeah, how are you guys? Trevor, how was your last week? I know you probably don't do Thanksgiving in Australia. And yeah, and graphic, yeah, how was your Thanksgiving? Um, it's always kind of funny. Like Thanksgiving is kind of kind of a weird holiday to me because it's an American holiday, and it's kind of like we celebrate, a bunch of Native Americans die that like, as a country killed all of them. Now we're celebrating. It's kind of weird. But let's not get into those morbid things. Let's get some art started. Okay, so this is all the colors I'm using, which you can see that's pretty empty now. Gotta have to some more colors. Okay. And I'm also been using this oval brush that I love so much that I actually just ordered a bunch more in different sizes and whatnot. So first and foremost, let me mix this blue color that I've been using, this cobalt blue kind of situation. Also realize the new way, I'm going to show you guys what I mean, but the new way of I'm exploring this new way of painting requires me to mix a lot of paint ahead of time, and I don't think I've been doing a great job at that. And you'll see why in just a second. I have some pretty brilliant cobalt blue, and I'm gonna dirty it up with some, I don't know, some, what is this color? Brownish, pinkish color. Mine went well. That's good. That's good to hear. Okay. Right size brush. See, I have this giant one and the tiny one. I want it in between size. I don't know if you guys do this, but I switch up. I just noticed I actually I like to switch up my brushes, I guess. Okay, so the new way of painting. I think before, I would. Yours went well. That's good. Oh. So before I would like water glaze, the whole thing, and then drop in some paints and whatnot. But this time I'm going to go in with this blue color I mixed. It's been a good week, but thank you so much for the notification. I can't wait. Oh yeah, I sent Trevor his print, and sorry about the delay. My supplies got to me late, but I hope you like it. Let me know how it goes. Okay, so I have this blue mixed. I'm just gonna go in a very kind of 2D manner to color it all in. I do have some pencil lines, so I'm using those as guides. And thanks for joining my spaces on X this morning. It was a much needed conversational piece with an art friend. It's always good to kind of gauge where I am at the end of the year. I hope you guys are doing the same to see, how the year went. Okay, so I'm coloring this area in a very, simple matter of coloring the whole thing, and I hope the water retains. But yeah, and graphic, what have you been working on lately? Then I'm gonna go in. Oh wait, here. It's another petal here. It's been a few weeks since we chatted, I think. I am trying something new. And see how far I can push watercolor as a medium. Okay, so I just colored it, and this color is a little wet right now, which is what we want. But I don't want to be too wet, then we're gonna have a little problem. And then we're going with this really dark color. My usual stuff. Is that for graphic? Is that normal for you at the end of the year? So I have some really dark paint loaded on my brush, right? I'm gonna go into some edges, just dab to see how it spreads. Oh, that's cool. And Tom, who was here a couple weeks ago, called them fractals, and I loved it because how watercolor fractures like this is pretty unique, and I do want to lean into that. So I'm not blending or anything, I'm just dropping in the color on the edges and in some areas that I think maybe the shadows should be. Usually towards the end of the year, right about now, I usually have this anxiety of feeling like, oh, I should accomplish more or I should have done more. But this year, I find myself at peace. Some super dark color I just dropped in. I like the dramatness, the dramatic fracturing of the watercolor. Also, I saw this YouTube video so that this Kansantabe palette is great at doing that, and there are artists out there who works very differently, and they actually find that this is not the best kind of paint for them, which I was just surprised by because I love it so much, but it also totally makes sense. I'm gonna draw some of these dark colors out a little bit. See, I can do that. Yay. To add the texture right away to those lines right away. And instead of really trying to force that light and shadow, I guess I'm thinking that I'm gonna let the water, not the water, the paint do its thing. And then kind of just take the hint from the paint and then decide where to go next. Let's add some of that more brilliant blue here. I see that this petal's underneath the other petal now. I do like the darkness over here, this area. Maybe add some here. It also just got super cold where I live, like overnight. So I guess winter has officially arrived. It was a little late this year, which I'm not complaining. Cool. My usual, oh, cool. And so for the past couple ones, I noticed that I would do that first and then go back and add more colors and details. So that's cool. I don't really like how this one turned out. And then let's move on to this one. So graphic, how can we get you out of that bland mood? See, I also just realized I need to keep really good track of my brushes, because this way of painting, I can't just switch back and forth from this. I can't just use same brush and wash it and dip another color, which I tend to do. I really need to just keep track of. I think I did that last time. It was failed horribly. Darker color, lighter color. Okay. So again, I have the same cobalt blue color loaded. Just gotta. Ooh, this is a little bright. And this paper I use is different than my Arches. Actually, it's another brand of paper. I like it, and it absorbs water really well. But I also had to almost a little too well because it dries so fast. So I had to work pretty fast. So I'm gonna just, color the whole thing in. And if you guys have any questions about what I'm doing, my art, my life, feel free to jump in the chat. I actually have my next piece already concepted, so I'm going to finish up this triglyph today or this week, if not live, but I think I should be able to finish it live. Then I'm gonna jump into my next piece right away. Also another experimentation, believe it or not. Just I was really inspired on my trip. So dark color, light color, dark color. Do that on this side and see what happens. So this area was a little bit more dry, so it didn't do this thing as well, but still good. I like it. Okay, let's add some moisture here. Color. Fold here, fold here, and then maybe a little bit here. Voila. Also, I find that this way painting for me is actually a lot faster. So that's adding to my productivity, I suppose. All right. Like I said, this is experimentation. Okay, so leave that. The watercolor is going to continue to morph and change, and we'll see what happens. This is kind of starting to dry now. Not bad. Dark here. Maybe a little bit more darkness here. I want to do that before it dries up. Then the opportunity would have fled me, I guess. Did I cover all the parts? Yes, yes, yes. Here, here, here. Okay. We're gonna let the blue flowers dry. You can see my color scheme for this triglyph is like blue with warm, not even warm, because this one's cool, but blue with words. Blue with like a pink color, pink or red. Love the blue thing. Yes. Yes. I think you're gonna love the next one because I'm really excited about painting the next one. But then again, it could be one of those things. I'm so excited about the idea, and then in actuality, I'm like, I don't know about that, which could also happen. Okay, so this is a little flower here. I don't know if you guys can see, but let's see. This is a pretty watery. Do a test dab. Okay. Red. Another dab. Okay. Ooh. The beauty of watercolor is its transparent colors. And the more water you add, the more lighter you seem instead of adding white like other mediums. You don't really never want to add white to your paint because as soon as you add white to watercolor, you lose is that it becomes opaque. You lose that that transparency, that etherealness, if you will. At least for me, that's what watercolor is all about. It's like the dreaminess. Hello, Agent 415 Guri, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. I think you saw this already last week. I'm still or 2 weeks ago. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And I'm continuing with my triglyph of this floral experimentation that's inspired by Ikebana floral arrangements. But yeah, hope you're well. Hope the Bay Area is treating you well. Okay, so I dab this color in. This might be a little too dark, so I'm gonna dab some of it away to give it some light. Also, I just realized that I did not do masking fluid for these. Oh, I think I talked about it last time, but I'm wondering if I should next time. So what's everybody's Christmas plans, holiday plans? Do you love the holidays? Do you hate the holidays? I myself have a definitely love and hate relationship with the holidays, and it always changes depending on the year. But yeah, let me know in the chat if you love the holidays or not so much. Oh, I should have done this in 2 layers, I think. It's okay. So I'm gonna do the front ones with a little bit of this pinkish color or purplish color. Oh, there's like my lights coming from this was a sheen. Very distracting. Yes. Thanksgiving was wonderful. 12 hours of friends and food. That is quite a lot. You need a rental family. Oh, come over. We'll host you. I guess holiday does bring up those feelings, huh? I spent my Thanksgiving with my mom on the East Coast this year. It was great. But instead of eating turkey, we ate a lot of Chinese food and crabs. It was wonderful. I loved it. Oh, yeah, I think holidays, Christmas is definitely my kid gets so excited about Christmas, so it's hard to not feel that way when someone in the house is so excited. She has those, countdown calendars that all kids have these days about when, like December 1st, you open a box until the day you can open all your gifts, right? So she's been doing that every day with Pokemon cards. So yeah, I feel the countdown holiday happening for sure. Set this on heart purple at the end. We'll see how that goes. See, my instinct is like I need to blend this, but I'm resisting that really hard right now. Here we go. See how that happens, how that ends. There's a little flower here. I don't know if you guys can see, and then probably some here. Oh, hello, Butterfly Jones, aka Vanessa. Hello. I'm good. I'm glad you caught me on time today. But yeah, we're just talking about Christmas and how we feel about it. I say I have a love and hate relationship with it, but seeing my child get so excited that it's hard not to get excited, I guess. Okay, well, I was gonna paint this one first, but somehow I started here, so let's just go with here, which is just fine with me. But yeah, I'm good. I had a little spaces this morning just to a year-end reflection, right? It is December now, and I thought usually I'm really anxious around this time of the year, feeling like I should have done more, should have achieved more, should have been less lazy this year. But this year, I actually don't feel that way. I feel like I'm happy with where I am. And how rare that is, and how awesome that is as well. Oh, Seems like everybody's happy about Christmas this year. I'm so happy to hear that. I had my grandson all day until about half hour ago. Oh, I'm sure, Vanessa, you enjoy every moment of it. That's awesome. And then Trevor said, Christmas some friend found with some of the family this year, so it'll be good this year. Yes. And I think Trevor is also looking forward to Christmas just by looking at his message. And honestly, guys, I don't know what it is. We probably talked about this before that I feel like Christmas is the only time of the year where I give myself like the actual permission to not do anything and be okay about it. Usually I feel bad. Like if I take a vacation or if I travel, I'm off not in my studio, I feel guilty. I feel bad. I feel like I'm slacking off. So Christmas could be good this year. Yay. I am kind of playing with warm and cool tones right now. I added some cool tone like that. Ooh, I think this area is pretty wet. Always. We had a snow yesterday, so the dogs and grandson were out in the snow. Oh, that's awesome. We snow here today too, actually, and it's actually frigid. Actually, our power went out last night because of some storm activities. But I'm looking forward to the snow because I want to put my cat in the snow and see what happens. Is that mean of me? I might be a little mean. Oh, Trevor, I know. I got a little emotional earlier because also totally unexpected. I did not expect when I brought it up that was going to be the reaction. I guess so for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I was on a Spaces earlier and I started talking about when I went back home for Thanksgiving, that my mom told me that she just want me to be happy, and she is, she's happy that I'm enjoying life. I'm doing my, well, maybe she didn't mention the art part, but she's happy that I'm enjoying life and not, you know, feeling sad or whatever. And it was really nice to hear because I always thought that not I guess that's not the right. I just think to myself that she expects so much more of me that I am disappointing her. And, in some ways, one way or another. And it was nice to hear her say that to me. Oh, I'm gonna get emotional again, so. But yeah, I was talking about that in Spaces and I just started like getting choked up. Unexpected reaction, but I guess it also showed me how much it was that idea, that self-fulfilling expectation was weighing on me, I suppose. Oh, and Vanessa, it was on X. I had like a Spaces with the art friend this morning on X. So and if you're on X, you can go listen to it. But that I didn't talk about that here. But yeah, it was awesome. It was, yeah, yeah. Oh, the things that we think what our parents want, and then turn out not to be true. And I will try not to do that to my own child in life. Whew. Okay, so let's all these layers dry. And Ramnasa said my cat would not go out there in the snow. Oh, I know. There's no hug emoji in Spaces. I know there should be one. I don't think my cat would want to go out in the snow. I just want to put her in the snow and see what happens. That's why I say it's kind of mean of me. my even my dog, he's a Chihuahua, so he doesn't love the snow either, actually. So I'm gonna wait till this dry and then add some more. Actually, I'm gonna wait till all these. Oh, this kind of fractal nicely. I'm gonna let all these areas dry and go in with my second coat. I do want to fill this up more here, so let's do that. You know, talking about the expectation in parents, I feel like, I don't know what it is, but it always feels like, for me anyways, I feel like I'm disappointing my parents somehow. But then, you know, me as a parent myself, like I just want my child to be happy and enjoy life. Like, where does the disconnect happen between what we think they want and what they actually want? Okay, so I'm gonna let that be, let this be. There's all these branches in the middle. I suppose I should work on it now. And then once everything's dry, I'm gonna go back in with the second layer. And because they're much smaller, they are actually much easier to work with. So now I can go back and work on my orbits for all three of them and then kind of tie the bow, dot the I's, cross the T's today, hopefully. So for this area, let's see, are there any leaves I haven't covered? This one. So I am kind of limiting my palette on this painting, just sticking with these two groups of color. They're obviously, because of mixing, there's a whole lot of variation that can just happen with these couple colors, few colors. Oops. I just painted this blue, and I'm dropping in some of this like pale coral color. Maybe that should be this color too. Okay. Now let me draw up all the branches, then we can have a clear idea what is going on right now, because right now it's just probably blobs. It feels to me that they're just like blobs of paint right now. But that'll happen. It eventually will look like this. Well, this is not the best example. I'm still working on it. But this one feels much more understandable. So I did brown here for the branches. This one's a combination of brown and blue. Okay. I guess I'll do the same. Let's start from the top. And this is like the favorite part, I guess. This organic. Ooh, it's a little dark. Also, I recently discovered when you draw branches, if you add these like little nodes, little like buds, it looks a lot more realistic. That's kind of how it goes in the nature. But yeah, feel free to let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions about anything I'm doing. Oh, I'm gonna go try to avoid this water puddle. There we go. I'm just filling in the areas now. But I'm gonna go in to add some colors. Oops. There we go. So this is a color that was this. The colors loaded on the brush is basically this color here. Oh, what's going on here? I don't like that combination of that coral and my brown. Nice. Oh, hi, Kuro. Kuro, Sarah, Kuro. How are you today? Thanks for stopping by. How was how are your exams going so far? I know it's probably the lamest question, their exams, but I hope you are happy with yourself, happy with how the exams are turning out. And thanks for stopping by. I'm asking everyone this. How do you guys like Christmas? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Mixed feelings, depends on the year. So Kuro just joined. I'm gonna ask you that question. He said I'm all right. That's better than I'm blah, which I don't know where graphic went, but he said he was feeling blah, which is I don't want to hear that it's sad. It's holidays, they should be all merry and jolly, but I know it doesn't always go like that. Rose, I don't know how alright feeling not done with them though. Ooh, also interesting. Um, so you're a student, so I'm wondering, how do you feel about your education system? Because I'm reading this book right now about how our schools are just training our youth to be good to excel at school, but not in real life. So I wonder how you feel about that as a student. And I was like, that's a real problem, right? If we're just teaching our kids, and I'm paying more attention to this because I have a school age kid now, that it's not right that we're just teaching our kids to take exams and how to get good grades, but have no real life practical skills. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel. And if anybody have an opinion on this topic, I would love to hear that. So Kuro said, I used to love Christmas, but not really this year. Oh, well, that's better than I hate Christmas for sure. But man, this 2025, I feel bad for 2025 to get that answer. If you would like to share why, I would love to hear that. But if it's too personal, I can totally understand too. And see now, you can see a sense. The stem is happening here. Now they have a little bit more organization now. don't we think? I do like that color. We used to teach practical skill classes back in the 70s, early 90s. Early, right? 70s and early 80s. And then what happened? I wonder. But now I see, I read about this, I see it in my friends' kids who are older that they just have so much anxiety about the world, which is really sad to see. I have this thinking feeling that has something probably to do with government funding. I hate to say that. Something to do with the government funding and how they're allocating funds. But I could be totally wrong. A little leaf here. School is teaching us how to be average and learn unnecessary world. Okay, so Kuro's the actual student, so this is interesting hearing from him. School is teaching us how to be average and learn unnecessary things word by word. School does not encourage actual intelligence when being able to have fast understanding, which means being able to adapt fast, understand things really fast. They are creating the average person in school. If you will have an idea, it's discouraged because you be go by their system. No one ever changed a word by doing what the world told them to do. I 100% agree. So you kind of hit the nail on the head, Kuro. If you know what that expression means, it's like something we say in America when you got to the core of the issue of the problem. So how do you so obviously with some like the fact that you're aware of it is probably awesome already that you can, you know, supplement yourself with things that you want to learn, things we wanted to know by. But what you said about the system, I think is what I see too, because I think teachers are overworked, underfunded. They just wanted the job to be easier so that you had to adhere to their system. Otherwise, they don't know what to do with you, which means they had to like think about resources and all that stuff. So we all have, and then school funding is usually the first that gets cut whenever there's something political happen. But well said, Kuro. Thank you for contributing to that. And I guess it's more of a global thing, right? Because Kuro, for everybody who don't know, he is in Germany, and he also feels the same way. I feel like there's just be more and more brown here. And then I bet you no one's doing anything about it, which is the scary part. Let's see how this goes. But yes, now, so I guess after knowing that, I'm going to encourage my child to learn on their own. And maybe, I don't know, my husband and I even talked about homeschool our child just so that so she has a broader spectrum of what she can learn or wants to learn, what interests her. So we'll see. But I know that that also comes with its own challenges, so it's not a perfect system by any means. But I think with all parents, like I don't want her to learn how to be average. That sounds so sad. It's like when maybe the past since the 70s, Vanessa, we talk about this trophy phenomenon that, everyone's special. You can do whatever you choose to do, follow your dreams. And I guess because of that sentiment, I know in the US at least that they had to lower standardized test standards so that everybody can feel better about themselves. And then there's also the downside of because we put so much weight on standardized tests that I feel like teachers just end up teaching us how to pass tests instead of actually the actual learning. Because they have a curriculum they need to get through, and we get tested on it, right? And the test score kind of determines like raises salaries, maybe. I might be speaking out of turn, but their performance is measured by that. And then that's just how that spiral goes. Okay, so I added all the branches now. There's definitely more organization to what is going on now. I think all the areas are mostly dry, so I can go on top with my second wash. See, this is a beauty of working on a smaller canvas. I can do second wash almost the same setting, whereas maybe before when I have a giant one, it would take me a whole session to just get through the first wash. So the second wash happens much later. Okay. So second wash, I am going to start with the background, actually. Let's add a little bit of brown to it. Make some texture to that. It's a really faint, like aqua color. On top of my gray, I added some gray texture already. Oh, and I remember first one, I end up adding these blue washes around some of the areas, which I really like. So I did that here a little bit, but I think I need to add more on top. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do that here yet. So we'll see how this whole thing develops and what feels right later. And yes, for those of you guys who are just joining me or just finding out about me, don't forget to hit the like or subscribe button, like this stream. And if you're watching me on X, maybe hit the follow button. Okay, I gotta do my spiel, so there it goes. I want to be more free with my watercolor. I think I'm doing a decent job. That's my goal for 2026. I want my watercolor to be more free. Oops, love actually. I'm gonna lean into the true nature about watercolor. I just love your work, so pretty. Thank you. Oh, that's interesting system in Denmark. No school, no exams, don't force you to do anything. You can choose what you want to learn today. They build a school to feel like home and not a prison. And all those students all perform better than other schools. Oh, that's interesting. So Kuro, what you said kind of makes me feel maybe okay about doing the homeschool route. Obviously, we're just ideating now, nothing set in concrete, but that sounds good. And thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate that. I try to make pretty work because, I just feel like for myself anyways, I know it's a personal taste. Like I want to have pretty art hang on my wall, not crazy scary ones. Not to offend any dark artists out there, because there's definitely a place for those art to live too. But me personally speaking, that is all. Shadow here, maybe some more blues here. I also would love to know, you guys, Vanessa and Trevor, anybody, uh, what do you like most about watercolor? I'm curious because that might help me with like which aspects to lean in more. There's so much white here. I'm gonna add in some textures and whatnot. And Kuro, have you been doing any creative endeavors lately? New poems, new videos? I'm really hoping that when I display all these three pieces together, it'll create a vibe. So I know from the other two pieces I learned that the back, I always think I'm gonna feel the background's not filled in or it's too white. So I'm doing that right now before I go over it on top of the second layer. Because when I do the second wash, it's gonna be more opaque, more darker color. But some of these might get uh when I do it, like it could get messy when I wet the whole thing again. So I'm trying to do that right now before it gets too dark. But I also don't think I work very dark to begin with, so that might not be an issue that I'm concerned about. Let's see. I actually did post some poems that would I improved my drawing skills by a lot. Oh, that's awesome to hear. Do you want to share how you did that, Kuro? I would love to hear that. And I'm sure there are people here who like to hear that too. What Vanessa said, I love when on where how watercolor decides how the colors ends up. I love that about the watercolor too. Lets me get out of control, under control everything. Oh yes, you see, as you know, as you said that, what I'm doing here is actually get more messy. Look at that. I'm leaning into it. Oh, currently moving, and then Kuro's currently moving. I hate moving. It's exciting to go to a new place, but I don't love the act of moving. So I hope it's going smooth and issue-free for you and your family. Ooh. Hmm. I guess this just came to me, Vanessa, but I think I'm currently exercising this controlled chaos method. how do I control this uncontrollable chaos? Yes, it's almost impossible, but maybe a little bit is better than none. Maybe. Or maybe that's a futile effort. Futile effort? Unfruitful effort. I'm adding some of that warmth here so it's not so blue, blue, blue on blue. Let's add some of that here. Ooh, I like the contrast it makes. Sora and I are a little annoyed. Sora and I are a little annoyed, but that's it. I should try out a completely new drawing style, which seems easier for me. Yes, control chaos. And Kuro said, that's good. You're taking it. That's a good attitude to have. And so Kuro said that he tried a completely new drawing style and it helped him improving a lot. I am so curious now about what that drawing style is and why. That's why that is easier. It's fascinating though. But maybe, if that's the feeling, you need to lean into it. This year, towards the end, I've learned that to trust my gut, to lean into what my gut feels is right. Even though your mind, your logical mind might fight you on it. And maybe that is like also part of the school system's issue, that it doesn't want you to have your own thought. Okay, so I add a little bit of warmer color in between all the blues. I think that's good. Now let's look at all of them together, do the little cohesive together, which I think is also important for a triglyph because they will stand alone by themselves, no problem, but they're also meant to work together. So just want to check. I think they're okay. And I think the forms, everything is kind of tying everything together. And that is how I'm controlling the chaos. Okay. Because it feels getting a little chaotic to me right now, and I'm a little nervous. Do I want any here? Maybe a little bit here. Just a little bit of warmth. Add a little bit dotted texture on this side because it's still a little wet, so it's an opportunity to spread. Okay, not bad for first wash. We'll let it dry a little bit, then I'm gonna go in with a second wash. Meanwhile, while that dries, also, the benefit of working on a triglyph is I feel so productive because I'm doing like 3 paintings at the same time. Okay, so while this dries, I'm gonna go back to the second one to see what I can do here. Vanessa said, I had to say the more I play with watercolor, the more I respect what it can do. Slow me down to enjoy the process. Yeah, absolutely. I completely feel the same, Vanessa. Because it's like a medium where you had to go with it instead of the other way around. And I guess the only way you can rush it is like if you have a blow dryer. You can like dry it up pretty quickly and go on the second layer. Second layer right after. but I don't want to subject you guys to that sound of blow drying live. So, but when I'm working on three of them at the same time, it kind of solves that problem, huh? Um, Kuro said, I don't use guidelines. Instead, I just draw without anything. I just start completely. There is a word for that. It's escaping me now, but that type of drawing style, there's a word for it. Hmm. Like I'll do something maybe. It's escaping me. Okay. But this here is pretty good. I probably want to work on this one more because it feels little. Yeah, this I love how this color turned out. What's this one? Let's work on that a bit more. Then I'm gonna also go back to the first painting, see what I can do here. I'm sorry I had to go now, because oh, you don't need to be sorry. I'm just grateful that you even stopped by to begin with. So thank you so much, Kura, and thank you. I really appreciate the perspective you share on your schooling because it was important for me to know. Thank you so much for that. And good luck on your exam tomorrow. Ace it, don't ace it, who cares? That's my conclusion right now, apparently. I don't use a heat gun. I like to see how it progresses on for now. I'm a newbie. Oh yeah, that also is a thing, huh? If you apply some sort of heat or blow dry on it, then the wind, the force will could change the direction of how the watercolor travels. And maybe that is not being true to its medium. Hmm, that's a good thought. Maybe I should use this color. And after I do the second wash on my third painting, I'm gonna start on the gouache on the little dudes, my little big guys. Bye. He probably left. Okay. I have a little bit of this lilac color I mixed on it. It is a little opaque. It's this color. It's straight out of my palette, this color I'm using, because I noticed that some of this area was kind of doing that, have that color showing up already, but it wasn't strong enough, so I'm going to make it stronger without overwhelming. You see, this color has white in it. You can probably tell by looking at the palette. So you can see what, I don't know if you guys can tell what color is white in it, what doesn't. So I can tell that this, this five colors white in it. Because watercolor just don't come in those colors. This one probably has white in it too, but these ones don't. Oh, this one doesn't either. But yeah, when there's white in it, as soon as you mix white, you can see that it starts being as transparent, which in some cases is totally fine. In fact, right now I'm welcoming the coverage right now, but sometimes it's not so nice. My thinking is I may dry different with a heat gun. Yeah, I'm with you. I think it would dry differently, but then it also depends on your drawing style too. Maybe it depends on what you draw too. Like I was just sharing in the very beginning that I love this palette, this brand, because the paint itself fractures so much. Like I love the beauty it creates. Oh, that wasn't it, but like these ones. and then this kind of effect. But some artists don't like that because of their process and how they work. So just because I say this paint is amazing, I also realize it might not apply to you. So try, experiment. Which is actually a newfound knowledge I have. It's also awesome thing about what I'm doing right now is I do feel like I'm constantly learning new things. That looks all right. Don't need that necessarily. So Vanessa, what have you experimented with in watercolor? Just curious. Oh, I also don't want to go ahead and add like too many of these additional colors. Because again, I want 3 of them sit together, and with every new color it adds, I almost had to go to the other canvas and see where I can add them. But with pretty colors, I guess I don't mind. I have so many new ideas and experiments I want to have for 2026. So I'm looking forward to that. And I think I updated you guys last time. But for those of you who didn't hear, I want to share that I will be included in an art book, like an art coffee book table. Oh, my coffee table book. I'll be included with I think 100 other women. It's a 3rd edition of this book about the women artists of the world. So they are currently in the editing phase, so I've been going back and forth about content and stuff. Why did I bring that up? I was thinking about 2025 and all the things that I have achieved, and that was definitely something I'm super proud of. I basically print a coloring page onto watercolor paper to practice. Oh, I think that's a brilliant idea. Why haven't I thought of that? I don't know why, but you're actually blowing my mind right now that I haven't done that. I have done that once, and I don't know why I haven't done more of it, because that's brilliant. We have all limited time. If painting and getting better at painting is what we want to do, I don't want to spend all that time drawing something. Not to say drawing is not a good skill to hone, but I want to get better at painting for now, so that I should just do it. But I did share that I do project my drawings onto my paper through a projector, so that I'm not sitting there for hours just to recreate something I already drawn. But yeah, I think that's brilliant, Vanessa. Looking forward to seeing it. Congratulations. Thank you, Trevor. I hope it comes out well. But I just saw the proof of it. It looked pretty awesome, actually. Proof is like the draft copy that they're sharing with us. So I have this really pretty peachy, they call it in Japanese like cherry blossom color. So, and I think, yeah, that's pretty on point. It's pretty cherry blossom. So I'm using that color to go over some of the areas I want to make it more pop. And I guess because this color, these blossoms gonna end up looking more like cherry blossom, huh? Which I don't mind. I don't know who asked me this, but someone on my live stream asked me a question if I ever practice with live drawings. Vanessa, was that you? I can't remember. But that really got me thinking. It's like, yeah, I should probably venture out into other types of flowers. The flowers I draw usually I reference is anemones because I love, and you can tell in some of my flowers I have that was inspired by that, but I love the center of the anemones because they're so like complex and there's white, there's black, there's all sorts of color in it. And then when the rest of the flower is like white or sometimes even more greenish, it's just such a high contrast that I think it looks really good in my artwork. But yeah, it's like I should probably branch out into other other flowers. Yes, Contra. Oh yes, I cannot wait to share with you guys. Yes, yes. Yeah. I think there's so many tools right now. Like, if you're, and especially with AI, I don't know if you ever play with AI, but I really feel like nowadays, if like you ever feel like there's a skill that you're not good enough at, get help, you know? Why not? It's there for us to use, so why not utilize it? Do you guys do New Year's resolutions for yourselves? Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. I don't want to overdo it. Um, I haven't done it for the past couple years actually. Um, but I guess for me, it's not so much resolution, but rather what I want to get done next year. But I have some goals for next year already. But what about you guys? Okay, I'm just gonna add a little. Oh, I really hope just adding that little bit of the light color really brought out I love the happiness of this painting. I love it. Okay, cool. And are we dry on the other one? Not quite. It's still very bubbly. It's cute. Have it here. And then for some other centers, I'm going to use this dark navy blue. It's absolutely my favorite color over the entire palette. Also, don't be afraid to use your fingers. Just like makeup, there's like your fingertip is the most underutilized tool you have available at your disposal. But I will argue that it's absolutely the same way with watercolor too. Let's make the center a little bit darker. How do I?